Hello everyone. In this session of CCNP ENCOR series, I will give you a brief introduction to Software Defined Access or SD access. And before that, let's look at the challenges in traditional campus network. So, in typical enterprise networks, administrators have to manually configure each network device, which is slow and error prone and often leads to misconfiguration that could cause service disruptions. And when a network is constantly growing, like more users, more devices, and more applications are being added every day, this makes it incredibly complex to manage user credentials, enforce consistent security policies across all those devices, and then troubleshoot issues as users move around the network. So traditional networks often have separate policies for wired and wireless networks as well, which creates inconsistencies and leaves the network vulnerable to security breaches. Well, that's where the SD access comes into the picture. SD access is a software or SDN, software defined networking solution designed specifically for campus networks. For WAN networks, we already discussed. We used SD-WAN, right? So for campus network, SD access is the solution. What it does is it simplifies network management, it enhances security and improves scalability by automating many of the tasks that were traditionally done manually. At its core, SD access actually has two main components: campus fabric solution and then Cisco DNS Center. Campus Fabric solution is a validated fabric overlay that includes control, data, and management and policy planes for network operations. Then there is Cisco DNA Center, another component, which is the centralized automation and management platform that simplifies the configuration and deployment of the campus fabric. And when the campus fabric solution is managed via a CLI or API like netconf or yang, it is called campus fabric solution. When managed through Cisco DNA Center, that is when you call it as a SD access solution. Again, I'll repeat, like if you are managing it via CLI and API, the campus fabric, it is called campus fabric solution. But if you are managing this campus fabric via DNA Center, it is called SD access. So let's look at some of the benefits of or the features of SD access. It offers network automation. Like instead of manually configuring each device, SD access uses Cisco DNA Center to automate network design and provisioning, which means the deployment will be faster, there will be few errors, and the configuration will be consistent across your network. Then another feature is it offers network assurance and analytics. SD access actually uses telemetry to monitor the network in real time. It can predict potential issues before they happen, improving performance, security, even for the encrypted traffic. Another feature is host mobility. Whether a user is on a wired or wireless connection, SD access ensures seamless mobility. Another feature is identity services. With Cisco Identity Services Engine, like this one shown here, we'll discuss about the components in upcoming session, in the later slides, or not in the next session, I think. With Cisco ICE, SD access identifies users and devices connecting to the network. It also allows for granular security policies based on different user roles, not just IP addresses. And another feature is policy enforcement. As you know, traditional ACLs are hard to manage because they rely on IP addresses. But SD access uses SGACLs, Security Group Access Control List, which are based on user identity. This makes policy enforcement very simple and more scalable. Another feature is secure segmentation and virtualization. SD access makes it easy to segment the network for different groups like guests, employees, and IoT devices, and which in turn improves security and reduces the risk of network breaches, security breaches. With SD access, you can create multiple virtual networks like VRFs on a single physical infrastructure. And each virtual network can have its own set of access policies, making the network more flexible and efficient. That's it for this session. I hope this was informative for you. In my next session, I will discuss about SD access architecture. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, if you are interested in any of my courses, you can check it out on my personal website. I'll share the link of this website in the description below. Thank you.